Well, it looks like we're going to be talking about someone getting canceled again today. And I'm going to be completely honest with everybody. I was not planning on making a video today. I was just going to sit, relax. This is what I kind of normally do. I kind of take a day to make a video. Then the next day I don't because normally I got, school stuff. Not today because it's also Sunday and I just didn't feel like doing shit today. I'm lazy, I get it. But then, of course, I decided to make the biggest mistake in my life, and I decided to go on Twitter. And when I went on Twitter, I did my usual cancel, and then just type in a letter and see what comes up, to see if anything interesting was coming on, if cancel culture was up to anything. Well, I came across Cancel Animal Crossing. This is pretty stupid, not gonna lie, so let's get into this. Now, of course, this whole Animal Crossing needs to get canceled thing is based on a single fucking tweet. And this is, a fairly decent tweet. It's a very nice tweet, actually. But of course, this is Twitter, and we can't have nice things on Twitter, so let's get into this. So here's the tweet. Cute space buns. What? Did you think this was going to be some sort of grand reveal? No, screw that. This is going to be a simple, normal tweet that everyone's going to angry about. Now, the reason why this simple tweet that actually got a lot of likes, and I like the tweet, it's just a nice tweet about Animal Crossing, a game everyone goes to just sit and relax. But no, the reason why this person is getting canceled is because of their hairstyle in the game. And I wish I could make that up, but I'm not. I am not making that up. The hairstyle that is in Animal Crossing is getting this person canceled because they are not of the quote-unquote right race to be wearing, to have that hairstyle. Which, to begin with, makes me want to lose several brain cells and grow a 23rd chromosome. And it's just ignorant. Now, I don't give a shit about this identity politics or SJW kind of stuff. I really don't care. But it's a fucking hairstyle. Like, who gives a fuck? If, a certain race of people, which the hairstyle is more predominantly found in African-American women, which is perfectly fine. It's their hair. They can do whatever the fuck they want with their hair. But if a white person wants to have it, go ahead, do it. I don't care. This notion that it needs to be for a certain race is just racist to begin with. So your argument is already bullshit. And it's just dumb. But I can't just tell you about it. We gotta go read all the replies and stuff so we can all get a little bit dumber today. So why don't I take you on a journey to actually grow like a 27th chromosome? Unless you're a black or an African-American albino, I'ma need you to chill with these space buns. Apparently the hairstyle is wrong, how they say it is actually wrong, but if I actually go Google search space buns, this is what shows up. It's the exact same hairstyle. And I also, luckily, went and talked to my mom about it and asked her, what the actual correct terminology of, space buns are. And she said they're space buns. Also, here's a little context. My mom was a former hairdresser, so she knows what she's actually talking about. Yas, queen, those are gonna look so good tonight at the clan rally. You're bringing the potato salad with raisins, right? I'll see you there. I think I left my Crocs at your house, though. Will you grab them? They're by your Confederate flag. God, that was cringy. But I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna say, really, a Klan rally? You're gonna say that's compared to a Klan rally? You're comparing a hairstyle, to a Klan rally? Apparently, if you have the wrong type of, hair in a video game, which is apparently for a certain group of people, it makes you an immediate racist, an immediate, Klan member. Those are Afro puffs, and I highly suggest to change that, please. Coming from a black person, this ain't cool. I mean, even if the terminology is wrong and actually space buns and Afro puffs really are two different types of hairstyles, I'm not a hairstylist and don't know jack shit about hair whatsoever. But, if... I still don't understand what's so wrong with this, guys. Ah, yes, wonderful space buns. They are definitely not Afro puffs. I mean, if you look up space buns, because I realized that I looked up space puffs, not space buns, they look pretty similar if they are actually two different hairstyles, which to me it actually seems they are two different hairstyles now. Then everyone is wrong, because upon further inspection, upon further review, the refs have come to the decision that they seem to be more white women who wear space buns. I'm just saying, based on, that one photo frame alone, I don't know. I don't know that many people who wear Astro Puffs or Space Buns to begin with. Oof, yikes. Anyways, here's me with the hairstyle, too, because it's meant for black people. Who cares? Like, nobody cares. If no one cares. I'm just gonna say it. Nobody fucking cares. A lot of white nationalists will be made here after reading this thread. Oh. What? Just... What? How did you come to this conclusion? Now, of course, there was a lot of positivity that did come with this tweet, and there are actually a lot of black people that came out were like, what the fuck is so wrong with this? Like, who gives a fuck? You can have, like, a hairstyle in a video game. Nobody cares. Like, it's a character customization for a reason. This is one of my personal favorites. White girls in the thread be like,
"You poor, ignorant, stupid fool who has internationalized white supremacy and racism. Don't worry, I'll fight the good fight for you, since you're obviously too brainwashed to know better. I'll be offended on your behalf."
And it's so true. You know, yesterday we covered the Odds One Out situation when he was being canceled, and there was a bunch of, neurotypical people who were coming in and being offended on the behalf of other neurodivergent people, which, again, we have come to this point in society where you are allowed to be offended on another person's behalf, which is pretty dumb, to say the least. Like, if you're offended, you're offended. I am not going to get offended on your behalf because, big deal. Like, even... If there are African American people out there who are watching this video, are you offended on this or are you not offended? Because if you are not offended, then, good for you, because then you got some tough skin. But if there are people who are offended, then okay, you're offended, big deal. But I swear to God, there's going to be more white people in the comments, and I'm going to say it right now, I am a white person, so I am not a racist, unless, can you be racist against your own race? Probably. As a white person, like, why? Like, we don't need to be offended on others' behalfs. Like, we all have different beliefs. Like, sometimes, people, sometimes, I swear to God. It's a video game. So, that's the same as if you were saying the N-word is just a word. It's the meaning behind these things. I'm not saying to change it. If you want to be arrogant, go right ahead. But when BLK, I think she meant BLM people, say we can't have anything, this is why. Lady, listen. So you're telling me you're gonna compare saying the N-word to Animal Crossing, and a hairstyle is compared to saying the N-word on Animal Crossing. I think she had a deeper meaning behind it, but, it's just going right over my head. I don't know what it is with 2020. I don't know what it is. This year sucks. We all know this year sucks. We've had all this stuff going on, but now is not the time to start getting offended over people's hairstyles in Animal Crossing. This is the most pointless argument in the entire world. There are more pointless arguments, but this is one of the most pointless arguments I have ever heard. You are getting offended over a hairstyle someone has in Animal Crossing. And now, if you are offended and you are in my video, I'm not saying you have no right to be offended. You have every right to be offended. But, seriously? Animal Crossing hairstyle. That's what importance right now. That is what's important here in 2020. We got all this stuff going on in the world, but you know what needs to be fought first? Animal Crossing hairstyles. Now, yesterday I made a video about the Odds One Out cancellation, and that actually got me several subscribers, but there were also several commenters on that video, and this is one of the best comments that relates to this situation. Flusum GM commented, "Bruh, people are living so well, they are offended by pretty much nothing. I wonder how they would do in a third world country." And he is exactly right. Not in the context of the people getting offended, like here in general, and getting offended in simplest things, but it also relates to pretty much everything these people are getting offended about, whether it be the Odds One Out cancellation or this topic. Everyone is getting offended over nothing. This is a first world issue that nobody gives a flying fuck about. Nobody cares because it's not important. Like, that's the pretty much end of the topic, but at the end of the day, guys, you guys gotta grow some thicker skin. Like, you guys are getting offended over the dumbest, reasons. Whether you're a white person getting offended in this situation, an African-American person in this situation, or just a bystander just trying to call out every single person's bullshit, like me. If you are getting offended by this in Animal Crossing New Horizons hairstyle, then you are in for a rough life. But I think that'll be for me, guys, and I want to thank you guys so much. In the last week or so, I got over 50 subs, which is amazing. I never actually thought it would happen. I always thought my channel would stay stagnant at around like 39, 40 people. But we've gotten, over 50. And because the video yesterday, I gained several more subscribers. So thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome, man. It's crazy, oh my god, he got over 50 subs. Ooh, like, who cares? But for me, man, it's a lot. That's 50 people. Like, 50 people can go a long ways. But if you guys are subscribed to the channel, I want to thank you guys so much. You guys mean a lot to me, guys. You taking the time out of your days, maybe sometimes, maybe not, maybe every once in a while, to watch some of my videos and see my channel grow. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to go like and subscribe, like the other great 50 people who are here, so you can join the team and see what happens with the channel. Like and subscribe. Make sure you go comment your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on my social medias in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.